I decided I'm going to do a what I eat in a day, because last week I lost 3.2 pounds, and the overwhelming question was when I showed my Weight Watcher tracker, and some days I had up to 38 points, that I never used my weeklies. And the reason for that is because, well, I'm not drinking alcohol right now, so normally those 20 points would be gone in a weekend for sure, but you can eat 10 points over or 7 points under whatever your daily point value is. Let me just reintroduce myself if you're the first time you're coming to this video. My name is Biz. I am 55 years old, and I am on a weight loss journey using Weight Watchers as a tool, and I'm down 34 pounds since January of 2022. So I decided to make Weight Watchers a lifestyle and not a diet. That has changed everything. Slow and steady wins the race, and I was too impatient before and kept, doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. So that being said, when I showed my tracker, and Hannah, I think you can put a graphic in here. It showed all my daily points. Some days I had 26, some days I had 38 points, but my weekly total never changed. It was always 20 because I never went over my healthy range, so it never dipped into my weeklies, if that makes any sense. So today I'm going to be making for breakfast is chia pudding with pumpkin and banana. So I'm doing a 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin, and just make sure it's canned pumpkin and not pumpkin pie filling, because there's sugar in that. I've got an ounce of banana. I'm going to mix that together. That's going to kind of be my sweet element to this, because chia seeds really don't taste like anything, and you can obviously add monk fruit or anything to that. In fact, I just went to the store. Hold on. I just got this for the first time. It's monk fruit sweetener, and this stuff is expensive. 30 packets was $7.49. So I might just add half a packet to here just to see how that is. I've never tried monk fruit sweetener, I don't think. Wow. It's granular like sugar, which is kind of nice. So I think I'm going to add half a packet to my banana and pumpkin mixture. And then I have half an ounce. Yeah. This is half an ounce of pecans, and that's only 2 Weight Watcher points. So when I have chia pudding, I like to have something that is a little bit, do you love how I go off camera? This is magic content right here. But this is a day in the life of what my life looks like, so it is what it is. So when you make the chia pudding, you just want to make sure you stir it a couple times before you walk away from it. So I like making it the first thing in the morning for the next day. I never use it the same day. So it's 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk. Use whatever milk you like, to 3 tablespoons. This is 2 servings, so I'm going to put half of this, which is 4 points, in my since I'm not drinking alcohol, I figured I'll use my wine glass for that. So I'm just going to pour it in. So when you first make the chia pudding, you want to make sure that you stir it well, and then come back, stir it again, and then another hour later stir it again, and that way the chia seeds will disperse in the milk. Sometimes the chia seeds want to sit on the top or on the bottom, and I think that's why people don't like chia seed pudding, is because if you don't do that stir mix after the first time, it just becomes a big clump in the middle, and this is perfectly smooth. So can you see how perfectly smooth that is? All right, so there's my chia pudding, and now I'm going to add my sweetened pumpkin banana topping on top. Now I am on the diabetic plan on Weight Watchers, so that means I have to count points for fruit. I also don't get, yogurt free. I also don't get cottage cheese free. I also don't get corn, popcorn, and fruit. So I need to count points for that. So I know a lot of people have asked me, like, should I go on the diabetic plan? Because it seems like it's working for you. I was like, it's basically fruit that I have to, and I'm not going to not eat fruit because I have to count points for it, because guess what? I didn't eat too many mandarin oranges to get to Weight Watchers. You know, that's not why I was like standing in line the first time. Like, what brings you to Weight Watchers? I eat 2 mandarin oranges every single day. No. We're also adding Cool Whip. Why not? So that's 1 point for 2 tablespoons. And I'll put a slide too of the points for this. So I'm going to say, I don't know if an ounce of banana is 1 point for me. I'll have to do it. I'll have to check that out. But I'm thinking this is going to be like 7 or 8 points. And I am not a point hoarder, so I am not looking for the lowest point anything anymore. When I first started Weight Watchers, that's what I was doing, is I was like, okay, well, what's the lowest this? What's the lowest that? But I found if I eat things that are satiating, make me feel good, doesn't feel like I'm on a diet, that makes all the difference. Like, all the difference. Look at how gorgeous that is. What? Yeah, that looks great. So this is my breakfast. That parfait that I had for breakfast this morning was chef's kiss. It was so good. I could eat that every single day. But I have a podcast that I'm going to be on in about a half hour, but I'm going to go ahead and roast my butternut squash for the butternut squash soup. I have a full link down below for the exact recipe. But save yourself some time. If you don't want to cut up butternut squash, just take those convenience things. This box cost me, I want to say it was $3.49 for a pound. And this is just going to go in my air fryer. My recipe also has apple in it. So I'm also going to add apple to the thing. And I'm going to probably do it, the last time I made this recipe, I did it in the oven. So I have instructions for both. But because the butternut squash is kind of not too big, is that focusing on that? I don't even know. I'm going to say at 360, probably 20-25 minutes, everything will be soft. And then everything just goes in a blender. And that's the soup. So you don't have to overthink things when it comes to planning meals and stuff like that. Is just taking advantage of the already cut up stuff at your grocery store if you're short on time. Like literally, that took me like a minute, not even, to throw that in there. And like I said, once it comes out, it goes in a blender and you heat it up and you eat it, and it's delicious. And I want to say it's 0 Weight Watcher points for this butternut squash soup. And then my Mariano's also sells smaller amounts of bread. And so this is going to make what I make the grilled cheese out of, with Jarlsberg cheese that I bought, which I don't know if I told you about. I don't know why cheese has to be so many points. Why does cheese have to be so many points? But I buy Jarlsberg light cheese, and this is a half a pound, and it's only 2 points an ounce, and each slice is not even a whole ounce. So I'll get a really nice grilled cheese sandwich with turkey on the side. I'm kind of doing like a you pick two situation. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And then for dinner tonight, stay tuned for that when I come back. I'm doing steak, baked potato, and a little wedge salad. They had this artisan baby iceberg lettuce. So cute. I'm so excited. But I'm going to get the butternut squash going, and I'll show you what it looks like when it all comes together. So I roasted this for 20 minutes at 360. And in my original recipe, I had called for cayenne pepper, because since I'm using apples and butternut squash, which is sweet, You kind of need that spice to like balance it out. If you like a sweet soup, that's fine. You can leave it as is. But I had a can of chipotle peppers, and I'd like just using the liquid that's in here, maybe just like a teaspoon, and I'll taste it and see how the balance is. But like I said, once you roast the butternut squash and the apples, it's blender. That's all you have to do. Throw everything in blender and then heat it up. I'm going to put my sandwich together and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm got it all together. The blender soup is done. Love a blender soup because everything can be made ahead. You could roast the vegetables. Well, this is a great recipe, just a meal prep. But this is like, this giant thing is only one Weight Watcher point, and sometimes with creamy soup like this, I don't mind sipping it from a cup. And then I've got my grilled cheese right here. So this is 1.5 ounces of whole wheat bread, and I just use avocado oil spray to get it crispy, and it's peppered turkey, and then the Jarlsberg cheese, and one slice ended up being not even a point. So you could, and I weighed it, you could have 2 slices of cheese. This is the Jarlsberg, I'll put it down below. How's that? Why is it so hard for me to say? Jarlsberg light reduced fat Swiss cheese is what this is, but you could have 2 slices for 3 points. So to make a grilled cheese, I'm kind of wishing I would have used the second slice, but 1 is plenty. And then just some mustard, and it's delicious. I don't know if you can see that, if that's even so this lunch is 6 points. I don't know, it seems kind of dark in here, but anyway, we are at dinner right now. So I bought a New York strip at Mariano's, and it was $15 on sale, and I'm gonna cook this much. This is 6 ounces. I'm gonna eat half of this, so it's 3 ounces cooked. But what you want to do, you want to make sure when you're cooking steak, make sure that it's room temperature. It's been out for like an hour and a half. And then it's got like a little bit of a fat cap on here. I'm going to cook this side first on a cast iron skillet for about 1.5 minutes, and then I'm going to do 1.5 minutes on this side, and then probably 3 minutes for perfect medium rare. I'm going to season it with my friend Grilling with Dad's. Can we focus on that? Am I doing that right? Oh my God. There we go. Hannah, you can edit that part out. All-purpose rub, so I'm going to do that on either side. I've got half a baked potato that I've already done. And look at this cute artisan iceberg lettuce. I got this at Mariano's, and as cute as can be. I'm going to do a wedge salad on the side. This is going to be amazing dinner, and I've already figured out the points. It's going to be 12 points. Here's a finished plate. Hopefully you guys can see it. This steak is cooked perfectly. You can't see shit because it's so dark in here. But anyway, the steak is cooked perfectly. I have my baby wedge salad and my 4 ounces of baked potato. So this is 12 points. And I'm at 26 points already today. And I still have maybe 3 or 4 that I'll probably have some sort of dessert later on tonight if I feel like it. But I hope it gives you an idea of just some of the things that you can eat on Weight Watchers. You can eat anything. You just have to make it work within your day. So since this dinner was 12 points, probably not going to have a 12-point lunch or a 12-point breakfast. But conversely, I might have a 12-point breakfast and then have a 6-point lunch and then maybe a 6-point dinner. So it just really depends. It's just balancing out the day. But this is going to be delicious. What are some things that you have trouble when it comes to eating on Weight Watchers? Is it because you think that you don't have time to cook a good meal, or maybe it's you're stuck in a rut? I would love to know. Let us know in the comments, and if you aren't already subscribed, we would appreciate it. Just subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video.